And let's go back to the beginning of this year because you got off to a tough start. You know, you tore that pec muscle, which I actually didn't even know what a pec muscle was because I never lifted weights. So I would have never had that problem. But how tough was it at that time? You're a new team and the whole works.
Yeah, that was probably the worst thing, just trying to fit in with a new group of guys and a new organization from top to bottom. So coming in hurt wasn't the ideal situation, but you know, Jim across and the guys did a great job with me and rehabbed me quickly and got back as soon as I could.
I got to tell you that, and I've said this numerous times on the air about the fact that you're absolutely a flyer. You're a player. You're a guy that brings the whole element, the nastiness, the feistiness. You go to the dirty areas, and on top of that, you bring a skill level. For us, I think as a team, this hockey club could have used you a lot quicker in the season. I think we would have been better off. Can you comment on?
You know, like I try and bring my game to the rink, and that was a big reason why I signed here. That was kind of Hexy's words himself. You know, you play flyer hockey, and you know, growing up watching the teams and knowing what they're all about. You know, there's always something that you know, even when you're playing here, you feel the fans want that. They want that physicality. They want that nastiness in the game, and you know, I have no problem bringing it. So it's a lot of fun. It's actually a lot of fun for me to be a flyer and. You know, get to play that type of role and be myself and come to the rink every day, and made things look quite a bit easier on myself.
Tell us about your thoughts on this hockey club. I know it was a tough time, and you came in the middle of the year, you know, and the team had some emotional roller coasters. What do you look for in the future with this team?
Well, you know, I think we're pretty close to being a successful team. You know, even not making the playoffs, we're only 10 points out, and you can't say that's a terrible season. It's tough to make it in this league in the playoffs, and you know, it kind of puts you in perspective of how tough it actually is every year, and you know what you got to do for 80 games to even get in there. So I think as a young group, we have to take it as a learning experience, and you know, be prepared for next season when we do come in. You know, to be ready to go at game 1 and not get her going at game 50.
What about for you next year? I mean, you've got your feet wet now as a flyer, and it was successful. So what do you look for, or what will you demand from yourself next year?
Well, I'd just be able to bring that every game. You know, it's great to be able to do it for 30, 40 games, but you know, it doesn't make a season, and you know, getting an opportunity to be here for 80 games would be a huge step for me, and make sure I'm staying healthy, and you know, just bring what I bring to the rink every day, and usually good things happen.
Ryan, thanks very much.
Thanks, Coatesy. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure, too.